what's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Today, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be doing the husband does my voiceover video. So basically, if you don't know what that is, I'm just going to be sitting here doing my everyday normal makeup, and instead of me talking you through it, it is going to be my husband Austin talking you through it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to film this and then edit just like the main video part of it, and then I'm going to just give it to him and set him up with a mic and let him just talk you through what I'm doing. I'm actually really excited for this because I think he might know a little bit about makeup. He hears me talk about it all the time, and he does stand around, and he's, you know, obviously in the house when I'm watching makeup videos and I'm filming, so he knows some terminology. I just don't know if he knows the correct way to use it. So I'm super excited for this video. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Leave me comments down below for what I should do next, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. So without further ado, here is Austin telling you all how I do my everyday makeup. Enjoy.
Alright, so first we're going to start with a little concealer. Just put a little bit on the back of your hand there. Give it a little rub. Just get right out of those cheeks. Get up under those eyes, the chin. Just all over. Just keep going till you rub all that in. A little on the forehead too, don't forget, very important. Just smear it all over your face. Perfect. Great. It's going to give us a nice good foundation. Dry it off a little, you don't want it wet. Now we're going to put some of this Born This Way on. Again, doing the same exact thing. Or, you know, you use a little brush if you want. Maybe that's a little better, actually. Just give it a little dab. Not the kind of dab you're thinking. Don't get crazy. Just go ahead and brush that all in. Oh, we're going hyperspeed here. All around. Don't forget the neck. You don't want to look like a clown. Get a nice and even base. Very good. Let's wrap this up. Now we're gonna get a little Peach Perfect. This stuff's great. It's my favorite. It's my go-to. I reach for this all the time. Just get a little bit out there in the lid. Not too much. Now we're going to take our big floofy brush. Just same thing. Get those cheeks. We're starting the process of our contours. You know, and then a little bit under the neck there. Brush it all around. All right. Perfect. Doing good so far. Now we're going to get some of my Tarte more concealer. This is a concealer level 3 or 4. I lose count. We're just going to, like you're an Aztec warrior, just get right under those eyes. Have a little fun with it. Maybe a little line on the chin there and on your nose. And then give yourself some big, mean cartoon eyebrows. Very good. Channel your inner Xena. Now we're going to take our blender ball here and just blend it in. Look at that. It's like it never happened. We're just going to repeat this process all around our nose, under our eyes. Right on our brow line there. Don't forget to carry it up a little bit into your forehead. Just get a nice, even coating. There you go. Don't forget to get right inside those eye sockets. Gotta get in there and get those dark spaces out of there. Just gonna repeat that on the other side here. Just get it nice and blended. Perfect. Oh, a little bit more. Try not to poke yourself in the eye. It's not good. A couple extra taps for good measure. Here we go. Just some finishing touches, and we'll move on. All right. Just gonna get a little bit more of the powder we used in the previous step, but this time we are gonna use our blender ball sponge thing. Use that flat part and just dab it a little bit under the eyes. Just a light coating. Don't get crazy. Get up in that forehead, right along the jawline. Really gonna accentuate that jawline. And then again, under the eyes. You notice we focus a lot under the eyes, very important. Alright, give it a little shake, spread it out some. You don't want it to be too globby there. Alright, now we're going to use, we're going to color our eyebrows. That's what we're going to do. Just take this, you're kind of doing a little flick action there. Very important. Oh. Get that hair out of the way. Let's just brush them up. Get them nice and voluptuous. Alright, now we're just going to give it a little bit of a twist. And we're just going to paint. Do a little Bob Ross action here. Just get that little flick right at the edge. Maybe even a little bit extra. Let's just color them in. The thinner your eyebrows, the better, so you can color them back. It's a important part of this. Just keep coloring those in. Looks good. All right. Now we're just gonna do that little flick action again. Just make sure it's nice and even. Make sure none of those eyebrow hairs are going rogue. Back to the big floofy brush, and we're just gonna make sure, nothing fell while we were doing that. Just go ahead and blend it in. There you go. All right. Next, we're going to use this little one we got here, and we are going to just go back in a little more coloring. It's going to make them a little darker, and just really follow that brow line. A little bit of an upward motion there. Just follow it out. There you go. Very good. Alright, now we're going to use our Princess palette. See, it's a nice neutral and bronze pink kind of shade, and we're going to pick this one here right in the middle. Alright, get another one of your brushes, kind of a medium floof brush this time. Not the big one from before, but really going to hit those cheekbones. Look at that. That's what you're looking for. If your hair gets in the way, just kind of fling it out of the way like that. There you go. Really carry it up to the hairline. All right, same thing. Make sure you kind of, duck face a little bit when you do this. It'll just really help bring out those cheekbones. There you go. A little back and forth. Alright, now we're going to get that hairline up top. Really going to get that blend between our face and our hair. Same thing, kind of on the bottom. A little bit on the nose, that brow area. We call that the T-zone. May have heard that before. Watching some of your makeup professionals do their looks, so I know it's a little advanced. Don't worry, you'll get there. Alright, Jacqueline Cosmetics. These are one of my favorites. Always going for this. We're going to use this top left kind of goldish pink color. Alright, we're going to use one of our smaller brushes this time, just so we can be really detailed. We're just going to go right above where we just hit those cheekbones. Create a nice transition. There you go. Tip of the nose. Just the tip. Now we're going to get above those eyebrows. Really just color in that forehead section. Good. Alright. I'm going to speed it up a little bit here. Put a little bit of that stuff on our eyelids. Let's make sure we rub it in a little bit. Sometimes you don't have to use a brush. You can just use your finger if you like. Whatever works best. Just kind of make sure it's nice and blended in. Alright, going coconuts. We're going to use this top left one here, just like in the last one. Kind of that goldish color. Don't get too much. You saw this advanced technique. Tap it on the side of the palette there. Make sure you don't have too much. We're just going to start working on the eyes. So right in that section, all the way up to your eyebrows. A little too much there. Made a mess. Now we're going to go with a little bit of a darker color. Kind of a rosy, rose goldish color, if you will. We're going to start to work right on that crease. All below. Get all the way out to the edge. Then carry it up. Not going all the way to our eyebrow here. Just going along that crease. Now we're going to go back again with a darker color. We're really gonna draw these eyes out. We're gonna cut the crease here a little bit. You see here we're using a small brush. It can be very detailed, very Picasso. Just get right on top of that eye. There you go. Really focus on that corner, that outside corner. Keep going back and forth about 100 times. We're going back with a little bit bigger brush, and we're just gonna blend that a little bit. We don't want it to be so drastic a transition there. Very good. Now we're gonna go with a light color. We're gonna use one of our smaller brushes. We'll tap that off a little bit. Oh, a little bit more. We're gonna highlight. We're gonna highlight right below that eyebrow. Here from about the middle of the eyebrow out. Now we're just gonna go back to our old trusty. No brush this time. Just use your finger and go right above the eyelid. Here we go, just like that. I find using the finger technique just helps you really get it in there. Can really feel where you're putting the product. And we're just going to blend that edge real quick. Right, now we're going with the dark color. Let me see what we're going to do here. Right there on the corner, really gonna bring that dark color out. So you can see we're creating a nice transition on the eyelid. So we're just going to hit that outside corner. Kind of the outer third of your eye. Just give it a little bit of a blend. You don't want it too sharp a line there. Carry it out a little bit. There we go. Give it a little flick up to the corner there. A little more of that over all of it. Good. Now we're moving on. We can use our coconut palette again here. We're going to go right along the bottom of our eye with a very small brush. Just give it a light brush all along. Really gonna bring out these eyes. I'll go back with a darker color. Just a little bit. We're gonna hit that bottom once again. Look at that. We're just gonna repeat that process. We're gonna speed it up real quick. We're just gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Remembering to really hit that crease. The finger method, blend it in, use the bottom part, get that corner, blend it again, use the finger again, blend it. You get the picture. We're just gonna finish this up. All right. Now that we are done with that section of our upper eye, we're gonna use a very fine brush. Just get a little bit of this product in there. I'm just going to use a second mirror here so I can get a little closer look. We're going to go right on that corner. Just carry it up from the line of your bottom lid right up to that corner. Then we're just going to make a little triangle. We're going to cut it in across our eye. Give yourself a little kind of a little cat eye, a little wing there, just along the top, and then just color that in. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sometimes you just gotta know when to stop. Alright. Well, let's we're just gonna wipe off everything we just did and just pretend that never happened. We're just gonna redo the whole first 17 minutes of this. So stand by. Let's speed that up. And we're back. Look at that. Nothing ever happened. Alrighty. So this time, we're just gonna skip that step. Alright, we're gonna go in here with our eyeliner. We're just gonna outline our eyes. Go figure. That's what you use that for. Really get that top line. There you go. Same thing, we're just gonna repeat. You know, this looks terrifying, so you don't just make sure you don't poke yourself in the eye. All right, now we're gonna go with one of our twist pens, and we're gonna go. You're just gonna color your eyeball there. Just really pull that lid open and just color straight on the eyeball. Don't do that. That will hurt very bad. Just get that water line there. Just get right along the top of your eyelid. Here we go. Good. Alright, now we're going to use a little mascara. We're going to just really make those eyelashes huge. Just use that nice upward motion. You can blink a little while you do this if you like. Don't forget the bottom. Very important. You don't want uneven lashes. Here we go. Just rinse and repeat. Other side. Perfect. Now we're using the tardiest of palettes here. We're going to go with this middle peach color. Get your big floof again. Your big giant brush. Get the biggest one you can find. We're just going to get a little dab on those cheekbones again. Make sure we didn't cover anything up. Give yourself a smile, really see those cheekbones when you do this. Really help make sure you're hitting the right spot. Now we're going with one of our Morphe pens. I prefer Bic, but we used Morphe in this option. We're just gonna cover up what I'm doing because it's super secret. Oh, there you go. I'll give you a little sneak. This is a proprietary technique, so I gotta make sure I have to hide this a little bit. Alright, color those lips in. There we go. Alright, now we are going to use some of this brand for our lips. Really like this brand, it's my favorite. You can see the color there. Just going to apply that nice and even. Really work your way from the middle out and hit that bottom. Don't forget the corners there. Make sure your hair looks good. Alright, now we're going to use some setting spray. This stuff, don't leave home without it. Really got to have this. Think of it like a concrete for all that work you just did. Just really keep it in place. Give it a fan. Just dry it off a little bit. There you have it.